Well, today is the day. I say the day because we're back up in our hunting grounds. Bryce and I came up here to put our tree stands up, maybe build a ground blind or two, but we haven't been up here since the end of the, well, last time I was up here is when Dad and I came and got the tree stands out, but it's nice to be back up here. So
it is nice to be up here.
Yeah. Bryce has his tree stand strapped down ready to haul in. I've got mine. But we're gonna park the four-wheelers here and hike in a couple miles from here to where we take them. Can't take the four-wheelers any further than this, so anything we shoot and kill we have to pack out to this point and then we can haul it out. So, but I'm gonna grab my climbing sticks. Flies, man. Climbing sticks and backpack, and the hike is on. I guess I should make mention that I drew both deer tag and also got an over-the-counter elk tag. What about you, Bryce?
Same. Drew a mule deer and then over-the-counter elk tag. So we'll see what we can do.
Yep. Well, we just dumped our packs and got to the spring. Good thing is, we have water. Spring's about right there. So, it's awesome to be back here though.
It's a warm day. This week probably picked one of the warmest days to hike up here.
Yeah, we thought it'd be nice and cool, but should have came up yesterday. Well, we're gonna put a tree stand up in the tree, start working on the ground blind, and get this place ready for a couple elk and deer to get taken out of. We're less than a month away, so yeah, about a month away.
Yeah.
A month away.
A couple days.
See you guys when the work's done. And Bryce is just securing his steps. Put Bryce up in this tree right here. And then here's our springs. Nice 20-yard shot over the nice radius right in here, and less if it's right here, but
Toss me the gray strap that's right on the tree stand.
right on, yep. Well, he's just fastening the tree stand to the tree now. And we'll have one tree stand up, one to go. A couple ground blinds to work on. I don't know if you can see all the butterflies or not, but I think we passed about 2 billion butterflies on the way up here. They're just everywhere. Well, we're able to dig out a little bit of a ground blind. So if you're sitting here, build up this little wall of branches and stuff, but the watering hole's there. Bryce's tree stands right up in that tree right there. So, got water here and here. Have a window to shoot out right there if they're coming down off the hill. But I'll go show you another blind that we kind of dug out and built up right 20 yards this way, just because of the wind's blowing down. you want to be here. The wind's blowing up, you want to be up there. So let's go and I'll show you that one. So here's the other blind we built. And a little entrance right here. I dug it out. But I'm standing. The blinds, or the spring is right here. It's about a 22-yard shot. So if I'm sitting, this is what you see. If I'm standing, this is what you see. This is where I was sitting last year when I ran into those first elk at this spring. Just come back here ever since, but this was somewhat dug out, but not much. But this wall wasn't here. And then we built a back wall just to help hide me even more. So Bryce will probably hunt here opening morning and maybe opening night if he doesn't get one. And I'll hunt here the next Monday. So we have Bryce's tree stand up. We have 2 ground blinds built. And we just hiked up to, there's a meadow right here. And that's where Bryce and I, on that hike last year, just out exploring, came in contact with 3 elk right here in this little meadow. And this is where I'm looking for a tree to put my tree stand up, and we'll probably build a ground blind, maybe 2 here as well. So, but first things first, lunchtime. So we're gonna get a drink, eat some food, build up our energy, get back to work. Do you have anything to say, Bryce?
Food's good. I'm hungry.
I've spoken like your little brother. Alright, so this is the meadow we were talking about. And I'm going to put my tree in that pine tree right there. My tree stand in that. Which will give me a 30-40 yard shot into this meadow. I'm going to build a ground blind right over here so we can shoot that way, just depending on which way the wind blows. Is Bryce happy with that?
I think that's a great idea.
Alright. Little brother said to do it, so you do it.
Okay.
Well, I'm sitting up in my tree stand. Bryce down there. Tree I came up, but here's my view. There's a trail that comes across right here, game trail. It's about 18 to 20 yards. And then I got that meadow out there that we've seen him in. But this is where I'm hoping to slay my elk or deer. So pretty thick behind me, but we know they move right through here. A lot of sign down in here of poop and stuff. And now we're going to go build this blind that's right at the edge of the meadow. So if we don't want to be up in the tree and want to be on the ground, we have that option. So if you're in the neighborhood, stop and say hi. So here's our ground blind. Bryce is actually sitting in it. You can't see him. Ah, there he is. So that should work. We found this tree that was down. We picked up the branches that were underneath it. Had to come down sometime in the last month or so because those branches are still pretty green. I don't know how long it takes a pine needle to turn brown, but I'll tell you what, this area here is pretty incredible. There's big boulders and rocks all the way up through in here. Little cliffy areas that makes it so the elk have to kind of travel certain areas. So we know they've been in here. We've seen them in here before. So, and something I've always been drawn to are these old trees like this. I always thought those were cool. Here's our ground blind. Just sit right here in a chair and overlook this meadow. We've seen them coming down or going up that hill before, and during the middle of the day right here even. So, you have anything to add, Bryce?
Just that I love shovels. They're a groundbreaking invention.
No, don't quit your day job.
Got to throw a dad joke in there somewhere.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have 2 tree stands up. We have 3 ground blinds. The hunt is
A month away.
Yeah, 32, 33 days away, something like that.
We're way ahead of where we were last year.
We are, and we were fortunate enough to run into them last year. So hopefully, game's on and they're still doing the same thing this year that they did last year.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna pack up our backpacks. We're gonna head on out of here.
We're tired.
We're tired. We're worn out. The flies have been giving us a run for our money, and it's just time to go home and take a shower. So,
Covered in pine sap and all sorts of fun stuff.
If you're not a subscriber to Hairy Lake Hunting, what's your problem? Hit the subscribe button. You're gonna want to, because if we ever kill anything, you want to say, I was there. Sorry, that fly landed right on the lens. You're gonna want to say, I was there when they killed it. I saw the first. So we've killed a couple things, but time to kill an elk and a big deer.
This year.
Yep, this year. 2 elk, 2 deer. That's my predictions. And then maybe some turkeys in the fall. So, all right, guys. See you on the next one.